Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. And this is your first of 4 fan-requested Friday matchups. Eduardo Correa versus Flex Lewis 2014, Mr.Olympia. 212 division, of course. Please. I apologize if Eduardo Correa is not the way to pronounce his name. Hey, it looks like how it's spelled, but hey, I wouldn't want to upset this dude. Just as peeled as the day is long. But guys, we do not have the front double buy for either guy at this event. And I looked. It's strange. We don't have the front lat spread of Flex Lewis of this event. But other than that, other than the front double buy for both and the front lat for James Flex Lewis, I think we have all of the poses from this event. But don't use this one as a judging tool, guys. If you were, it would go to Eduardo Correa for sure. Let's go to that infamous front double bicep. This is 2013 Flex James Lewis, I believe. I think, yeah, 2013. And this is a 2012 Eduardo. And I looked up and down for a front double bicep pose from anywhere near 2014 from Eduardo. You can only get rusty old screenshots, things of that nature. Now, James has, I would say, superior size in the arm. Now, if you look arm for arm, his arm does look a whole lot bigger. At least one of them. Little symmetry is a little off for Eduardo. But he has superior muscle separation and much better peaks. He seems to stick out much more at me than Flex Lewis does. Winning in the leg department as well. Well, not the calves. But very strange why there's not many pictures of the front double buy from Eduardo. So at the end of the day, it's going to be controversial. Because this is not from the event that was in question. Let's go to the front lat spread. And this was, of course, the 2013 for Flex Lewis. This is the 2014 for Eduardo Correa. He placed second to James Lewis. Hey, he's probably just as good from the pictures that I see. From the pictures and the video footage, things of that nature. Eduardo Correa, his conditioning did seem to be better in this pose. Not the best for Flex Lewis. Looks pretty darn good here, though, I have to say. But using these two, it's not fair. But if you were, I'd give this one to Eduardo. Look at the calves, guys. Look at the calves. It should make a difference. But Eduardo doesn't have what I would call weak calves. They're huge. Our Flex Lewis's. Go to the side chest, and it took 3 minutes, guys. It took 3 minutes into this video to get an actual comparison shot from this event. And I would say Eduardo is winning for sure. He's a little taller. Than Flex Lewis. Hard to get the sizes exactly in this one. Flex looks huge. He looks puffy. And Eduardo, if you the silhouettes, Eduardo looks smaller, but muscle for muscle, his pec, it seems to be thicker, more substance. And his delt separation, a little bit better, I would say. And even in the midsection, I'd give this one to Eduardo. Superior in the wheels, not the calves, though. Not the calves. Eduardo, with all due respect to this guy, hey, if he's watching this, I'm sorry, man, but your head's a lot bigger than Flex Lewis. So if you're judging head, Flex Lewis is losing on that end. But I think he makes up for it with the calves. Anyway, with all due respect, Eduardo Correa, side tricep. And this is definitely going to Correa. I don't even care. These bodybuilders, love you guys. Flex Lewis, you're awesome. All you guys are awesome. Rolly Winkler, God among men. Oh, but it makes me so mad when they hit the hoo-ha pose instead of the side tricep. Love the hoo-ha pose. That's the thing. It disrespects the hoo-ha. Gotta give a hoo-ha. And I do give a hoo-ha. Give a hoo-ha. Don't pollute. What do they say? I don't know. Too low carb today, I think. But anyway, guys, talking through this one, doesn't matter. Eduardo winning in the midsection, winning in the wheels, and he's winning in the, I don't know. Flex Lewis got a good tricep. But overall, guys, Eduardo Kowak, remember him? He was good. Turn around, guys. This is where it counts. This is where it counts. Can Flex Lewis play catch-up now that I've had him pretty much losing every shot? Well, condition for condition, Lewis, his glutes seem to be tighter, but his hamstrings don't seem to match that level of conditioning. Isn't that funny? It should be more of a balance. It should be, every muscle should be just as conditioned as the next. Like a Phil Heath, Sean Ray, all of his muscles were, the same. Eduardo, I like his, what you would call a genetic makeup for the back, his lat insertions, the bat wing, so to speak. But, man, oh man, Flex Lewis, look at the outer lats, the upper back, the outer lats, much better than Correa's. Much better. Look at the giant, I don't know what you would call it, a termite, a big female termite. You remember those big female termites that you used to learn about in school with the big sacks? That looks like the calves of Flex Lewis. I'm sorry, but hey, these guys are selected by the gods, and they were given big muscles, and they work them out too, make them even ultimate. Go to the rear double by, and this is a close one, guys. This is a close one. Now the calves in this shot, they do make a difference. And you can see the size here of the arms, much like you could see in the front double by, the actual size of Flex Lewis's arms. I like him better in this pose. There's the lat insertions that I spoke of, very thick for Eduardo, but not as clean, maybe not as neat, but very, very thick, three-dimensional. Could easily give him a win in this one. Bicep peaks, mind-blowing, little unsymmetrical. And the calves. It just seems to be more of a perfect pose. But then again, guys, you look at the hamstrings. Look at the hamstrings compared to the glutes of Flex Lewis. Huh? Anyway, they should be just as striated as those glutes, I can tell you that much. I'd rather have it the other way around. Go to the ab and thigh. I'm sorry. Go to the ab and thigh. Then this one is self-explanatory. The abs are better for Eduardo. The V-taper is perfect. Perfect V-taper. Not a bad V-taper for Flex Lewis, but I mean... And the quads. The quads, Flexes are big, maybe slightly bigger, but not as cut. Eduardo Correa, guys, I honestly don't see how he did lose to Flex Lewis. Of course, Flex Lewis was the incumbent, and they always have the edge. Finish this one off the most muscular. And any edge that was given to Flex Lewis, I think, should have been taken away. Look at the muscle separation. Look at the size of Eduardo. Eduardo was losing in the calves. He was losing, not in the lat insertions. Maybe in the rear double by. They were cleaner, neater for Flex Lewis. The outer lats, I guess you could say. But other than that, guys, my opinion, this is a total blowout for Eduardo. So unless you do place that much emphasis on the calves, in which case, Eduardo's weren't bad. They weren't, never mind. You knew who I was going to say. You guys know exactly who I was going to say. But you don't need to disrespect that man. He's awesome. These guys are both awesome. But I have him winning. I have Eduardo Correa winning this one for sure. You want to give me heat? You go ahead and give me heat. Be like, what's his name? Phil Viz? He gave me heat. Anyway, guys, I gotta watch my back now. He's coming to get me. Greg Doucette. He'd come in with a cape. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna save max minimum. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is your first of 4. Get your request in if you haven't already. I'm sure it's too late, though. I don't know how you guys do it. I post a video. Boom! A request. Faster than I can even comment. Faster than Greg Doucette. Well, maybe not that quick. Have a great day, guys.